Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to a brand new Let's Play on Europa Universalis for Imperium Universalis. Finally get it right, because I keep saying it. Let's get into the screen so you can see what we're going to do. So now, various factions. Some people want me to play as a little tribe over here and here. A lot of people actually want me to play in Iberia. Just gonna have to say this now. That ain't fucking happening, because tribes in this game, I don't know what it is, but they just don't make sense. They don't seem balanced, and as much as I enjoy random shit, having all your people around you have like 60k stacks when you only have like a 20k stack because you can't afford any more than that makes no sense. So we're just not gonna fucking do that. So to be fair, these three I'm about to mention now they all had the equal vote, so I could pick what I want. So it was Iberia, Carthage, or Egypt. I don't know why Egypt's in there. I know what Carthage was, but I know and Iberia, but so what we're going to do is I'm going to pick one of them, and that's what we're going to do. Now, Carthage is the weaker of the two main factions that were picked, and Carthage is a faith I haven't played yet. They also have really cool ideas. I do like the fact they get an extra colonist, even though the fact that I don't intend to colonize too much with them. So yeah, we're actually going to be playing as the Republic of Carthage. Now in the future, I will play as a tribe. I just want the tribes to make sense and not how they have. I just don't like it when your allies or people around you have so many more men in comparison to you when it's physically like you are bigger than them and you can't even have that many. So let's get in with it and we'll do some Carthaginian antics. When the game loads, that is, we'll do some Carthaginian antics. Until then, we'll sit patiently and wait. There we go. So, we are giving 24,000 men. 5 one end of our empire, and some of the other end. So let's have a look. We have no debate, religious unity, no food supplies. So, that's very easily justified, so we'll just turn those off, so I don't want to know. This one, we have 50 food, and we start with a citizen army, which is good. So the policy we probably want to go for is culture straight away. Oh, sweet, these have been fixed, so they don't actually give negatives. That's kind of upsetting, but kind of cool at the same time. So first things first, we're going to deal with our corruption. Now, ladies and gentlemen, just remember, in the future, we will eventually do everything there is to do on this mod, because I really enjoy this mod. So do not worry too much about the fact that I'm not playing as a tribe yet. So anyway, let's pick from rivals. So we want Massilia as a rival. And that's the only active rival I care about. So we're just going to rival Macedon and Thracia due to the fact that they're weaker than us currently. We're going to have a native repression policy. I don't give a shit if that's what we would have. We're having it. Our maximum troops is 48,000, but we only have 25,000 manpower. We cannot build buildings for it, so at the moment we'll just have to suck it up. Our leader is currently an inspiring leader. So that's pretty good. We've got a good morale. Let's get some guys in here. How much money do we make actually? We make 4 gods. So we can actually get all 3. That's good. So we want production efficiency, definitely. Out of these two, autonomy change is probably the best. But yeah, fuck it, we'll go for autonomy change. And these two, combat ability for Cav, demonstrate. Now, oh yes, the guy who's making this mod has done an amazing job on making some. I mean, they look like they're from EU3, but that's still amazing. Like, I couldn't do that, and I'm studying to be a game programmer, so I really shouldn't be able to. Not the point. But he's done an amazing job on making some custom sprites. Now, I can't remember who else has them. I know Rome has some. Our 2 vassals have them. The basics hoplites are done. Yeah, it looks like basically everyone has hoplites with the shield colouring and everything. I don't know too much because I haven't played this mod since the update. So we've got too few seats in the assembly. I am going to let the game deal with that himself. Wow, it costs a lot of money to pay for this. So we're actually just going to let this go in itself. We have a colonist ready due to our idea sets. Now, I'm probably going to hold off on the colony. No, I'm not. Let's fucking get a colony going. We have too many rebel factions. Why do we have rebel factions? What's this? No food supply, that's fine. So we can deal with that by just telling the game to start food imports. And we're going to get Malacca colonized. We could stop the food imports. We don't want to do that yet. So let's pick some policies. At the moment, we make most of our money from taxation. So, but we don't want to take away any admin points yet, because we only make 7 of each. So, but one thing we do want to do is probably pick one of these. Actually, no, we don't want to pick anything. I don't want to pick anything. Yet. Soon. So mission-wise, I would probably like to get rid of Massilia first. Incorporate Handrument into our nation. They're at plus 60, and they cannot be annexed until 78, so... You know, is that how long it would take, or is that until when they can be annexed? No, it's not possible before then. Vapsus, same again. So waiting 20 years is not something I intend to do. So Akargus from the map. That is the little faction here. I could peacefully vassalize them, and that would probably be easier. We get 100 relations from improved relations, about 50 from that. 6, that's 160. We can also now use the great power stuff, because we are a great power. It is in fact known that we are a great power. Probably going to play through this entire list as well to get players each of the great powers. But yeah, and we've got to transfer trade, so there's loads of ways to get these guys friendly with us. So you know what, we're going to immediately ally them, so Syracuse cannot get in our way. And because Syracuse can be very, very strong. So we've basically set up our nation now. We've got money that we don't want to spend, or we can't really spend on anything useful yet, so we're not going to. It looks like these are factions now, which is going to make my life easier. We have some random religions are plotted around, but we have no one to... We have one guy to colonize them, but we do not have the strength to do so. Because we're shit. No, we just don't have the strength because the game hates me. So I think the first thing we need to do is get some missionary strength. So we actually do need to get this culture focus. Because that actually gives me the ability to somewhat slowly convert them. 333 is a bit too long, so at the same time, I'm not going to actually do anything for that. I think what I'm going to do is just ignore it slightly for now and build up my military instead. So that's free. We'll do that for now, and we'll see what that comes to. Let's get some trading going. So Carthago is a end node, and we have 75% in already, so I'm not actually going to fight it. What I'm going to do is try and keep Syracuse gold coming to me, because that is going to be more important to me, keeping Syracuse in. I'm actually going to improve our vassals' opinion, so they don't actually want to revolt, although they don't anyway. So there we go. So we've now got the Humiliate Causes Bell, and this guy who's allied to someone over here, Nazmanez, so that's fine. Oh, army equipment will be given by the state to give me more manpower. So we can colonize. We can also colonize again because we've got an extra place. But I want to see how much it costs to colonize one place at the moment, because of the fact that we've already colonized one place. So we don't want to be colonizing too many places when we can't afford it. There is still no food supplies. That's not good. Let's go up to 4 speed because of the fact that I like playing on a faster speed. We get 212 people per month manpower-wise. It's not that good, to be fair. That's pretty shit. Rome would like an alliance, so I'm actually going to accept that for now. Now, how much food did we get? Because we get food in September. That's when the game gives us the food. So I'm going to keep the imports for a while, keep my income up. We're not going to be allied with Rome for long, due to the fact that they're a bunch of dickheads. We're going to improve relations from Akragas, because of the fact that I just want to make them my vassal. Membrasa, is that? Yes, that's it. That's what we want. That wants me to attack these guys, and that is something I want to do. Now there is a way of figuring out what military they have. We don't need them. So let's, first things first, we're going to actually quickly, not first things first, but somewhere down the line first, we're going to Massilia. There we go. They have 20,000 troops. And they are... Is it the first page? I have to do that. Damn it. There we go. There we go. We can see it now. The Massilia has 36,000 manpower because they have tribal army, which means we should be able to shatter them with a well-placed stack. So I want to get my stacks to 30k. Focus on military, I think. Focus on military. So how much money do we make? We make 1 gold. How much does a colony cost? 2. So at the moment, we're not in a really position to buy, get some more colonies. So we're just going to have to stick with the 1 colony we've got. Hopefully our leader can get the trait to help me convert people, because that would be amazing. Is there any new triggered modifiers? No food supplies. Pillars of Hercules. We already have that. Okay. I'm not going to argue with the game. It's giving me trade stuff. What's this? So this gives me trade efficiency. If we have Rehagon and Mehes, so we get the straight Messena. Control of Hellespont. Makes sense. And the Silk Road trade. So there's just loads of trade stuff. So we've got 27,000 men here. Get 3 more archers. And then I'm going to think I'm just going to instantly war deck you guys, because of the fact that I'll have an extra 9,000 men from my vassals. And these guys will prove to be the most annoying, more than likely. So I would like to get them out of the way straight away. Syracuse just doesn't like me, which is fine. I don't like them either. Again, focus on military. I want a nice militant province over there. Now we've got an election. We can keep our guy, but we could trade him up for someone better. This kind of makes me upset, but it's fine. So at the end of this month, he should gain his first trait. So this is going to be useful if we want to keep trading people to... Yeah, okay, goods produced is pretty fucking good. I'm actually going to try and keep that because that's fucking useful. Soon we will have our maximum fleet, and we'll be able to attack. Not maximum fleet, maximum army. And we'll be able to start an attack. Vassals will support me. No, they'll go for sieges. Because of the fact that getting them sieging the stuff will be a good idea. I'll keep him, I don't really care enough. Did you declare war on someone? No. You two do not hate each other, which can be a problem. Syracuse just sold its men to someone. Oh, no, yeah, they know they're at war. Someone sold their men to Syracuse then. Okay. Are you guys vassable? Well, you're inside my fucking sphere. If you were not vassable, I'd be pretty fucking concerned. So, we can stop the imports of food. Yep. Let's do that now. We have about 4,000 food. So yeah, I'm not going to fucking do that anymore. Yep. So we see food just spoils after a while, which isn't good. So basically, to keep this up, ladies and gentlemen, if you haven't played this mod before, you need the green tiles in here. These green tiles will add to your food. Red, I think red is like sellable goods, and gold and silver should turn up in the gold one. Silver ones will turn up, silver ones are like manufacturing goods and stuff. Malacca rose up. We should be able to put them down with my basic 5,000. Okay, maybe not. Let's increase the fuck out of this army. Okay, we're just gonna have to accept that they're gonna probably destroy the entire colony. Yep. Okay, let's send that back. So we're gonna have to rebuild that because of the fact that I underestimated them. And underestimating people is not something you should do fucking wisely. And I'm actually gonna reduce my navy a bit because of the fact that if we look at navies, I think we have way too big of a navy. Yeah, we have 135 ships. We don't need that many. So I'm actually going to get rid of 14 of my big ships. It'll come to bite me in the arse, more than likely, but at the same time, every big ship costs 0.44. Now we make 8 gold a month, which means I can do 2 colonies at once. And I'm not going to lie, I intend to do 2 colonies at once because I want to get my colonies done. I kind of like this guy, so we're going to keep him for a year, an extra year. There's no changing government type. We have to stay as a republic. Oh man, that sucks. Oh well. Anyway, let's get ready to destroy this 15k army straight off the bat. Right. I must admit, I really like the fact that these guys are hoplites now. They make it look so much nicer. It gives me an immersion that I like. That should max out my... You know, we've got loads more room. So I may just make this army a 30k army as well. You're on a fucking border province with the sea and you still can't manage a 30k army? What the fuck is wrong with you? Oi, stop supplying your army to the enemy, you son of a bitch. That's it. Oh, wait, I can pay off their debt? I'll take on your foreign debt. Do they like me? I paid off your fucking debt and you don't like me. You son of a bitch! Killing you would be so much easier. What is that at the bottom? Break alliance. How many men have these guys got now? They've got 27,000, so I'm probably going to need 2 armies over here. Go up to 11,000. Still going to try and build that army up slowly, just so I can use him in wars when I want to. I'm going to move you back to Carthage for now, due to the fact that you fucking need to be. Shit, institution speed. We did not go over that. What's the first tech from admin? Yeah, fuck it, just... Right, so let's go over the institutions that this game offers. First thing first is classical antiquity, which originated in Athena. Basically gives cheaper advisors cost. The next one is Hellenization. Basically, when you embrace this, you gain a leaders without upkeep. The next one is Greco-Buddhism. National unrest -2. That's fucking good. Chinese science, cheaper tech cost. These are all the dates at which they're embraceable. Pretty fucking quickly. Now Archimedes screw, -5 development cost, +10 production. One of the institutions doesn't want me to click on it, so we'll forget about that one. And then divide et imperia, number of states +5. So they're very good. I like the customization done, and we need to let my manpower grow. After this man's had his, after we give this man the rest of his men, we're not going to take any more men, because men. We've gone down into 5th because of the fact they haven't grown or anything. Well, if this asshole would like me quicker, we would have a new vassal. And Syracuse may be a little pissed off if I did so. Hey, we're paying for our forts. Why are we paying for our forts? Stop paying for the fucking forts, goddammit. We need money. You're a 15k army. Go, destroy it. You get a leader for this as well. Pretty good leader, actually. Fucking stab the fuck out of them. There we go. They got the shit stabbed out of them blood. I'm going to stop with the bad accents now. Okay. So this guy's done a good run for us, but at the same time, I don't want to lose my Republic stuff anymore. How much would it cost to kill all of them? 180, but actually the amount there is, they actually give quite a decent amount of goods produced, so I'm not going to do that. We have a big amount of border conquest in these assholes. It appears that a ship navigator is a thing. Who the fuck are you? Oh, you're one of the dickheads in between us, that's fine. So, we've got up to 150 as the max relations with these assholes. You can have military access, 160. Give him money and influence him, we're done. Yay, glorious Carthage. What did we do this time? No clue. Okay, fair enough. I think the first thing we're going to do to Massilia is basically just gut their good provinces. So if we look at the development map mode, which I thought I had on my main bar, but I don't. That's a fucking useless bar, actually. Trade goods. We're going to probably just take all the food, cause them to have to buy food a lot. This is a good strategy to the fact that no food, well, you're not going to fucking eat. Not eating isn't a good thing. I can attest to this, it sucks. As can probably a lot of Africans, it sucks. Okay, so the influence and opinions don't work yet. Oh, fuck that, that's just a waste of time. I ain't giving them money over that many periods of time. So we've got 5 relations we need to get. So before the end of this part, we will figure this out. I think transfer and trade power offers some relations. It does. Good. Now we will vassalize them, and then we'll end the part, ladies and gentlemen. This part will be a little bit longer than usual. Probably not. It's around the 20-minute mark. That's fine enough. There we go, ladies and gentlemen. We now have a new vassal. I hope you guys have enjoyed, and I'll see you guys in the next part. See you guys then.